Hey everyone, and welcome to Kickin' It with Craig and Gregg, episode 2. This is the podcast for children over 40. What do you got to say today, brother?
I thought you were going, you're Craig, I'm Craig.
Oh yeah, let's do it again. All right, you ready?
Go.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Kickin' It with Craig and Gregg. I'm Greg.
I'm Craig.
This is episode 2.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Before we get started, just please click on the likes and the shares and the subscribe. Before that's all set. Now that's all set. I'm
Wait.
ready to kick it. You ready to kick it?
I do got to give a shout out to our sponsor, our one and only sponsor, GB Electric, for all your electrical needs.
Perfect. Dude, it was funny. I had some downtime the other day, so I brought out my PS4. Yes, 4, because I can't do 5. And I was just playing with it, and I was thinking, remember back in the day when Nintendo was the big shit, and
Oh, yeah.
but when you wanted a game, you had to blow into it. It sucked. I hated that shit.
Oh yeah, and then it didn't work all the time.
Never.
Like, you're blowing on it like
Once in a while, dude.
right,
But
like
besides
a
that,
$2 whore.
and you put it in, and sometimes it would work, and sometimes it wouldn't. And I was like, "Fuck!" But
Just
we've
like a
come
$2 whore.
We've come a long way. We've
All
come
right.
a long way. You know, so
Dude, it was funny. I was just watching TV before I came here, and I saw a commercial for Nerd Gummies, and I was thinking, Nerd Gummies? I ate those before. Those are Nerd Ropes, the edibles. And they're like, those gummies are without the THC. And I was thinking, wow, man, imagine if they got into the wrong hands, like you mixed up your Nerd Gummies with your Nerd Ropes.
oh, little kid, whatever.
Dude, that happened to a friend of ours. She kept them in the drawer on her nightstand, and her 4-year-old daughter got into the gummies, right, and opened them, and she came downstairs and said, "Mommy, I feel like I'm floating." And she goes, "What did you do? What did you do? Where were you?" "I was upstairs." They went into the nightstand and found that she ate the whole, 100 milligrams of Nerd Gummies. What do you do there?
You bring her to the hospital.
No, you don't. No, you
Oh,
don't.
that's true too.
you have DCF on your ass quicker than quick. You know what they did? They just watched her and kept her cool as hell. This high little shit, that don't know. But, dude, I wouldn't tell anyone. But
I would imagine what the munchies would be like for her.
yeah, just give her a bunch of ice cream.
Fucking take the ride with her.
yeah. Was there any left? All right, now I'm on your level. Yeah, imagine the high talks. You're talking with your 4-year-old.
Then you want a gummy bear?
But I just thought that was kind of crazy. I think the inception of Nerd Gummies, that the candy that's out now, is the Nerd Ropes was selling so good, Just throwing it out there. I was like,
Well, that was actually on the news. They had a thing about that. But
well, yeah, it's so easy. You got to be careful. Keep your edibles out of the hands of children.
because it looks so yummy.
This is a public service announcement, by the way. So another thing, I'm driving into work today, and they give happy birthdays to all the celebrities, and they said William Shatner is 93 years old today. 93. Dude, these guys are out. Dude, it must be medical. All these stars, they're living
Well, you got
century old. They're centurions.
you got like Clint Eastwood,
Dick Van Dyke,
Dick Van Dyke. All these. It's
Gene Hackman,
back in the day
Bob Newhart.
when we were younger, we used to watch our parents' reruns when we used to stay at home.
Yes.
We were watching Star Trek, watching Dick Van Dyke, but I used to like that shit.
It's good stuff.
And everybody our age used to like that shit too. So
Oh yeah, man. You could bring up an episode of Dick Van Dyke, Mary Tyler Moore, or, dude, remember, Star Trek was famed for having the first biracial kiss when he kissed
Uhura.
Uhura, that black chick. She's
And
kind of hot.
She was. I ain't gonna lie. She had some big ass titties. And
That's what you always say.
I
dude.
do, but she was good. And dude, I would even done the green bitch. I don't care.
Yeah, she was hot, man.
She was. And, dude, all that shit back in the day. I could watch the Love Boat, all that shit.
They were all dead now.
No, Stubing's dead, but like the captain of the Love Boat.
Oh yeah, he died a long time ago. But so, which brings us to, if there is a Deadpool, and this is a regurgitated conversation, but it's always fun to do, man. Like, who do you think the next one to go? Dick Van Dyke is like 98, I think. Don't quote me, but he's around there.
If I had to do a Deadpool, I think I'd go with Clint Eastwood.
You think so?
Yeah.
So, interesting conversation I had with a girl at the bar. She was saying how Clint Eastwood's son, what's his name? He was really good looking.
Yeah, it looks like him when he was younger.
Yeah, and then she went, and then I had to Google Clint Eastwood and realized that dude was smoking. That's what she said, and I was like, yeah, I guess so. 6'4", strapping guy.
If you put him and his son when he was younger, they
Next
look
to each
exactly alike.
Yeah.
Exactly alike.
And it comes from good stock, I suppose, right?
Oh hell! Oh yeah, all day.
So you would say Clint Eastwood is next to go?
I'm just fucking throwing it
No,
out there.
Bob Newhart looks like he's on death's door.
Well, I think whoever. I mean, a lot of these people don't know some people don't know who Bob Newhart is, but
This is for children over 40.
that's true. So you should have watched this shit.
It's good shit. That's Americana.
It is Americana.
Yeah. So, I'm walking my dog the other day, and I walk my dog. And these pet owners that I'm walking the dog, and I see this dog doing spins in the circle in the picture window,
Yeah.
just barking at us going by.
The one on the corner near your house.
You know that dog. That dog is crazy, man. I just think it's irresponsible to own a dog, and especially a dog of that breed.
You know who you are.
You know who you are, you non-dog walking people. They want to go out for a snifari.
Yes, they do.
And to deny them that, I believe it's denying their base. It's part of their, what's the word I'm looking for? That's their nature.
Right.
It's denying them.
Well,
their
that's
nature.
that's what I do when I'm walking my dog. I see there's dogs in the windows barking. There's dogs on a leash barking. I mean, I don't know everyone's schedule, so maybe they do, but I feel bad that they're not getting walked. There's
Right.
only one lady in this neighborhood that I see that walks her dog all the time, so they should do that, but they don't.
I never took my dog for a walk and said, I wish I didn't do that. It's good for both of us, man. And
Right.
another public service announcement.
Well, because especially children over 40 and stuff, a lot of us can use the walking.
Hell yes.
You know, the weight catches up on you after 40 and
real
shit.
quick. But what I'm realizing is that, because I take him for a mile walk, 4 times a week, minimal. I'll give Erica her credit too. She does that too. He's getting old now. He's getting on, and he's halfway through it. Like, you should have turned back a while ago, bro. He's a big dog. He's a Cane Corso, beautiful dog. But
Mine's an English Mastiff, but whatever.
we both have big dogs because twinning.
Have you ever watched that show? What's it called? They Live.
No.
It's with Rodney Piper.
Roddy Piper.
Yes, I always have a hard time saying his name.
He's still alive?
No, he died.
No, he died. That's
He
right.
died.
I thought he did. Yeah.
Well, anyways,
Deadpool.
it's about the one where he wears glasses. There's glass, and when he wears the glasses, he can see aliens around, and then he reads signs and says "Obey."
Oh yeah, I seen that show.
Well,
I seen that movie.
what I'd really like to do is put it on a lot of motherfuckers here.
You can say motherfuckers.
Whatever.
Just like
Because-
Samuel Jackson. You can say motherfuckers.
Because people don't understand what is going on these days, and it pisses me off. Because I'm tired of the border. I'm tired of what's going on with fucking Trump. It's pissing me off.
What exactly is pissing you off?
Well, did you see what happened? How they're letting since the administration has been in
The
it.
current administration.
Yes,
Yes.
they've let like 12 million plus.
They don't even call them illegal aliens. They call them undocumented.
Well, what you need to call them is criminal aliens, because once they cross the border, they're a criminal anyways.
Right.
So fuck all that illegal shit.
I just don't understand this. We don't have an open borders policy. The United States, you can't. And yet, it's almost like that.
And what I love for people to know is like they just don't see, like, were you better off 4 years ago or were you better off now? Just saying. I don't know. It's just stuff that's been being on my mind. I know it ain't a political show or whatever. It's just some kind of platform to run on. It just pisses me off.
No, I get it. Well, now they know our affiliation.
I don't care.
Whatever.
And unsubscribe.
No, I don't want to alienate people, man, because you have a right to be a Democrat just as much as I have a right to be a Republican. We'll just put that out there.
Well,
but if we're staying on track, getting off track, we can end it just by walk your dogs. If you're a pet owner, please, they need to be walked. And you know what else I realized?
what's that?
Is like everyone's streaming now. You better get a high-speed internet, fiber optic. I have it, and uncable yourself and stuff. It's the best way. Everyone's cable bills are like upwards of $300.
That's what mine was. So I decided to do that like 3 weeks ago. So I got.
Took you that long?
Yeah, it took me that long because we were talking about everyone's stuck in their ways, and I was like, $300. But then you get used to it, and then you're used to the channels. But I swear to God, if you guys would just do it, you'll feel so liberated.
How long did it take you to get used to? Because it's a new format, So you Channel 8 isn't Channel 8, but the network, it's still ABC or whatever.
Well, you put it on live on YouTube TV, put it on live, and then you go down if you want to watch it. Do it. It took me not even a day, not even an hour.
But you're so afraid to untether yourself to that.
Well, that's the mentality of the 40 and 50-year-olds people.
Right.
That's because just like the same way with the phones, when like old people now, dude, in about 10 years or even 5 years, we're gonna be dumbfounded what's going on right now.
Oh yeah, because I remember the first time I bought Dad a smartphone. He's like, "What's this, man? It might as well have been some kind of Captain Kirk type shit." Like,
right.
What do you call a communicator?
A communicator.
Yeah.
He goes, or
beat me up.
Yeah, it's great, and technology is like 5-10 years. It's quick, and you just try to keep up with it. But I feel like I'm not going to be able to do it.
Well, here's the thing. Like I'm at dinner with Erica at Erica's father's house last week. And we've been telling him, listen, get rid of cable because he's complaining about it. But it comes with a price. Like, he goes, well, I'm ready to do it. And they had their cable changed like to high-speed internet, but they didn't uncable themselves yet. Can you come over and show me what I need to do? Like to tell him, now you got to put in some effort to help them do it.
It's the same with our boy Chris and Rich. Chris took a long time to get a phone.
And he held on to that flip phone forever, dude.
We know Chris.
Chris,
And Richie for a long time, but he finally did the streaming shit too. So it just fuck the cable shit. Can't deal with it.
And once Richie switched over to a smartphone, then it wasn't long until he found TikTok. Now he's a maniac.
Yes.
dude, he wastes so much time. That's all we talk about is, did you see this on TikTok?
Yeah, well, it's about time you caught up.
By the way, you guys will probably see this shit on TikTok. As far as I'm concerned.
Right.
But I'm noticing a lot of the channels are just useless to me.
Well,
probably like this channel right here.
From that, it just reminds me of back in the day where we had to literally go up to the TV and turn the channels.
Well, I did because Dad told us to do it.
Right.
No, turn the channel.
We were the remote.
Yeah.
And then it went from that, and then it went from the slide. A slide for the cable.
Remember that?
And then if you put a piece of paper in there,
you got the nudie channel.
You got the nudie channel, and you were good with that.
Boobies,
and then after that, it went. I forget what it was after the cable thing, after the buttons one. I think it was the dial one. Remember the dial one?
Yeah, and then the remotes.
And then the remotes. Yeah.
That's how it happened. Yeah.
And that was on a little tube. Dude, I remember when we were younger, we were watching black and white TV, and we had a black and white TV, but then we would watch like Batman and Robin or Spider-Man, and it said in color, and we were like, "Oh shit, it's gonna be in color."
No, it was black and white.
Black and white, stupid.
We were too poor to have a fucking color TV,
and it was like 13 inches, dude. It's fucking stupid, dude.
Speaking of that, remember when Mom and Dad came home with a microwave back in the '80s? Oh shit!
Microwave's been around forever.
We can cook our own food then.
Right. And that's Chef Boyardee all day, baby.
It's good as fuck.
I loved it.
Yeah, I still, dude. Full disclosure, if I see, I think I do have a can of Chef Boyardee in my cupboard, and you know what? Maybe for nostalgia, I think it was a couple weeks ago. I opened it up. I was hungry, and I'm not the world's best cook. So you just juice that up with some Prego sauce or whatever, put some cheese on it. Forget it, it's good.
Dude, I saw this one dude he took all the sauce out of the raviolis, right? He drained all the sauce out of raviolis. Then I think he air fried it, the raviolis, and then he put brown sugar on this shit. Shit looked good. I don't know if it was cheese in the middle or it was fucking meat, but it looked really good.
Dude, people get creative. Like last week, Leah Rose took Doritos and put some cheese on it and put it in the microwave, right? And put it in front of herself. And I said, "What is that?" She goes, "Nachos." I guess it is.
No, you can't put Doritos in the microwave.
Put some cheese on it.
No, because it gets soggy, dude. You gotta put that
either
air fryer or oven. That's the way it goes.
I ate some of it, so and it wasn't half bad.
I'm not. That's the lazy way. I ain't having it that.
I'll be that.
And that was just cheese?
Yeah, I think that's all. I don't know 100%, but I think that's all they did.
Nah.
For the discerning palate.
Right.
Oh yeah. Back to the celebrity birthdays. I heard today that George Benson's birthday was also today, so he shares a birthday with Captain Kirk. 81?
81. I mean, I like the only song I think most people would know is Broadway, right? On Broadway.
Right, just not your rendition of it.
Not my rendition, but
Give Me the Night.
Yeah, so I don't know if everyone knows that.
No?
No. I know Nights on not Nights on Broadway. That's
on
Broadway.
I wish I could think of more of that song, but
that's it.
For sake of argument,
right? But that's.
But that dude was a virtuoso on guitar, man.
I know. He started when he was 5.
And it's considered jazz.
Yes.
And you know what? With a little funk into it, I like it, and so I'll always listen to. If I hear George Benson, that I won't go to another channel. I'll listen to it.
You know me. I do that because I hear it all the time.
Yeah, because you're serious.
I'm serious on serious. And I'm snobby on serious. If I hear it all the time, I don't want to hear it. Like, if I hear Broadway, I will turn it off. But if I hear personal, I will listen to
Inside
it.
Love.
Inside,
personal.
yes.
It was so personal.
Yes.
Yeah, good shit.
Well, that's going to do it for episode 2. Appreciate you guys watching. But remember, like, subscribe, and share. So,
this is Kicking It with Craig and Gregg. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon.
Peace.